Collar something or other? What is it? Blue Collar Man by Travis Tritt. Well, one of those guys. Anyway, Blue Collar Man. Thank you very much, Travis. We're good to have you with us tonight. Apropos of our labor theme for the evening, solidarity forever. Yes, sirree, Bob. And we're glad to have you with us tonight. Proud member of 2 unions and a proud former member of 2 others. That's yours truly. But I'm open to discussion on the subject of unionism. 703-418-1500. We can talk about anything you want to talk about because there's certainly a lot to talk about. So just let me have it as we take our first call from Corning, New York. What do you got on your mind?
Good evening, Jim.
Good evening.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Can I mention that I'm a second-time caller?
Well, go right ahead. We have a lot of people who gush that they're a first-time caller. Few have really bragged about their sophomore status, so I'm glad to have you with us.
I haven't called since 1988.
Well, let's put it this way. Every 5 years, go for it.
Yeah, I'd like to address the issue of the passenger service.
Passenger service. This would be, the Swedish cars being used by Amtrak?
Correct. That's the Swedish X2000.
Okay, well, all right. What is it? It's a railway car?
It's a high-speed passenger train, actually.
Oh, it's a whole train.
Correct.
I see. Is it in some way superior to anything American-made?
Yes, it is.
I see. In what regard? What does it do?
It has tilting trucks and flexible axles.
Oh, this is that thing. I remember this was on the Today Show. Willard Scott was showing this thing off. Yeah. Well, you know, Americans can't do everything better than everybody else. We sometimes think that we do, but the truth is, of course, we don't. If the Swedes have got something better than ours, why not?
That's right. It'll be built 20 miles from where I live, actually.
Oh, it's going to be built in this country by the Swedes.
Correct. If ABB Traction gets the bid.
I see. Well, in other words, then it's not as if American workers are going to be denied jobs. To the contrary.
Correct. On the contrary, many new jobs will be created.
Okay. Well, that's the best of all possible worlds. We get to ride a nice train, those of us who still do that, and American workers get to build them.
Can I add one more side note?
Please do.
The X2000 went through on its way to Canada yesterday, right here in my hometown.
Oh, really?
Correct.
I see. You saw it go by?
I saw it.
How fast does it travel?
On the northeast corner, which is, well, down there from Washington, where you're at, to Boston, they can travel up to 130 miles per hour. And in Sweden, they've hit top speeds 156 miles per hour.
I rode on the bullet train in Japan, which was quite a revelation. Trains have got to move pretty fast to be competitive with airplanes, but they don't have to fly as fast as airplanes, because really, by the time you count going to the airport, and then the flight, and then you got to get from the airport to where you're going, a train that can go downtown to downtown can beat a lot of airplanes.
Correct. Amtrak and the early passenger railroads take you to downtown America, and you get to see it, backyards, countryside, the landscape.
Yeah, I was very impressed. It was a lot of fun riding the Japanese fast train. You were whipping along there, and the countryside was going by, but it was not so fast that, for example, you couldn't see stuff like Mount Fuji. You got a great view of Mount Fuji, and it was a great way to travel. I could be convinced if we had trains like that Japanese train.
Standing live, track 12, location number 1, in Washington Union Station. The ICE train is getting ready to depart. Northbound ICE train, Washington Union Station. You're listening to Amtrak in Motion, 1993.